Well, welcome everybody to our lockdown cookery show. I'm Toby Hadoke.
And I'm Cherylee Houston.
So I thought, well, why don't we do what all middle class people are doing at the moment, which is make banana bread with our leftover bananas. And there's no banana bread in the Doctor Who cookbook, so that couldn't have been a Doctor Who-y thing.
Are the bananas in Doctor Who?
Well, there are. There are. In The Doctor Dances and the Empty Child, I got them backwards, the Doctor has a banana. He says it's an excellent source of potassium, and he swaps Captain Jack's gun with it, so when Captain Jack brings his gun out, it's got a banana. So I was going to call it Captain Jack's Banana Bread, because what else would Captain Jack do with a banana? So why don't we do Captain Jack's Banana Bread? Good idea, eh?
Great idea, Toby.
Except
Fantastic.
I just texted Dexter to say, oh, we're a bit late, we'll have it done for first thing tomorrow. And he said, one, it's not due till next week. But we may as well make it now.
It's 20 to 10 at night.
We
We
may
just
as well
cleaned
make
the
it
kitchen
now. And also he said the recipe for Dalek Week. So the whole theme for next week's lockdown is Dalek Week, and so Captain Jack's Banana Bread is. So I'm going to have to try and contrive the odd way of making this Dalek theme so as not to ruin Dalek Week. On an unrelated note, would you hold that, please? And that. Thank you. Right. So our recipe for Dalek Week is Captain Jack's banana bread for the exclusive use of the Daleks. And we've got equal amounts, because what we're going to do is we're going to make two bananas, because we have 4 bananas, and each banana bread recipe requires 2 bananas. So we're going to make one each and flavour them however we like, because it's Captain Jack's banana bread, so it swings any way that you want it to. You get your butter, your softened butter. So that's 140, basically it's 140 grams of everything. 140 grams of butter, 140 grams of self-raising flour, 140 grams of caster sugar. Well, no, now I'm going to explain.
Oh.
This isn't just self-raising flour. We've got gluten-free. This isn't caster sugar that we've got. It's coconut sugar, because... So use your caster sugar or coconut sugar. So there's no guarantee this will work, because the ingredients might not do the things that we want them to do. But you cream the butter and the coconut sugar together. Slowly add 2 beaten large eggs and a little of the flour.
I can do that.
Can you?
I've done this before.
So, shall I put that in?
Slowly?
Yeah, but I don't think banana bread is actually bread.
Yeah, but when's bread being inducted? Do you ever have toast?
In the Time Meddler.
Did everybody have toast, or just...
No, just the time. It was one of the things that showed he was a time meddler, because it was set in 1066 and he was a monk, but he had a toaster. Only in Doctor Who.
Right, so... I don't know what to say to that.
Slowly add 2 beaten large eggs and a little of the 140 grams of flour.
Right, so you start stirring, I'm going to slowly add.
Okay.
I think you need a better mixing implement than that.
Why?
Because we've got that thing with balls on there that really bashes it.
Oh. What, balls like the things on the side of a Dalek?
Yes, like the thing on the side of the Daleks.
Who are the theme of this recipe. Our Dalek whisk. Look at that. For our Dalek themed recipe. Happy Dalek Day, everybody. I mean, this is 100% Dalek-y.
Is there a Dalek Day?
Well, it's just that's the theme of Fantom Films' Day Today, that I thought was tomorrow, but it's actually next Saturday. Although when you're watching this, it's today. Timey-wimey. Is a Dalek themed day. which is why he wanted me to make the Dalek cake for Blue Peter. Today.
I'm going to come back.
Get in!
Yay!
Right. You know why I didn't get this out first? To save time. Yeah.
That looks good. That's smooth. So do we?
Yeah,
what
3
did it
blooming
say-
implements later.
What did it say about the flour?
Shut it up here. Fold in the flour.
Oh no, 'cause it hurt in the first place.
One teaspoon of baking powder. Sort of should have gone in with the flour, but that's okay. It's a lot, isn't it? So there we go. Now, what I would like you to do, young Cherylee, because that is the base ingredients of the banana cake. Oh, a banana! Oh, sugar, what was that supposed to go in?
Oh, are you serious? Put the banana in the bowl, add the butter, add the sugar, add the flour.
Adding the banana now is fine.
But when was it supposed
It was supposed to add the remaining flour, the baking powder, and the bananas.
At the same time? Or?
No, it didn't specify. It said hang loose, brother. You're fine.
Is that it?
That's it, I'm afraid.
Oh,
But yeah, I know. It's a 10-minute recipe that's lasted 27 minutes. I have to say, you know how this banana bread is a sort of use up, don't waste food, use up your bananas, so don't throw them away. We're using up all our butter, all our flour, so in an attempt to economise, we've actually emptied our store cupboard, which I'm sure wasn't the plan.
Does that need stirring?
Yeah, well now, this is the fun bit, baby. This is the fun bit.
I thought all of it has been the fun bit, Toby.
Yeah. So, my love, we have various different things you can add. Now, this isn't part of the recipe. That's just the basic recipe. But because it's a store cupboard thing, and because this, when you're in lockdown, is the time to experiment with food because there's nothing to gain and nothing to lose. It's not going to sort of destroy it if you mess around with flavours. So I brought you some different flavours, so you can decide if you want to augment your basic banana cake recipe. We've got true cinnamon there, or cassia cinnamon there. What's the difference? Are they the same? Some people would call that's not quite official cinnamon, cassia cinnamon. It's some people call it the war cinnamon. I think that's a Doctor Who joke she hasn't got there. Or as of last night, the fugitive cinnamon. Ground ginger, some bit of salt, bit of vanilla essence. Poppy seeds. Poppy seeds go nice in a banana cake.
Oh, I just put a tiny bit of ginger in mine.
Yeah.
I might go for it, yeah.
Banana and ginger. Heat the oven to 160 fan.
Don't put it off the foot plate in the pan.
Finally cooked.
This is yours.
Yeah.
Right. You need to do it quite.
I was trying to save time.
Right, have you learnt this lesson yet? That no prep doesn't help.
I'm now scrunching. It's not even proper bloody sugar. Hello. Hello, this is Bernard. Hello, Bernard. Bernard, we've made cakes. Now, I think And what I did was I stuck an implement in the first time. It said half an hour on the recipe, but there was a comment underneath it that said I did it and it didn't cook enough. So I did half an hour and it's still. And if you get bits of the batter still on, it's not cooked. And so I did it for another 11 minutes.
Yeah, because I wished in enthusiastically.
Well, you're always quite enthusiastic. I'd say you're an enthusiastic sort of person. Hey, what do you think of that? What do you think of that, Bernard?
It's a proper stuff.
This is Dad's cake, Bernard.
Have that.
This is Dad's cake. So, Mo, you've digested and cogitated.
Still cogitating.
Yeah.
Which one do you like the best?
It's a close one. It seems to be a little bit more spice to this one, though.
The second one?
Quite.
Yeah.
Well, that has cinnamon in it.
That's it.
No. You can have it.
You like? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Cherylee.
No, I don't mind because I'm not a great fan of cinnamon. So I prefer the first one.
And
But
there
very
you
tasty.
have it. Ow!
Oh! Was that your knee or your toe?
No, it's my toe. Not really.
Oh.
She actually said to me in the break, make sure you don't look too miserable on these videos. Make sure you don't come across as grumpy. But you know, I'll test it to the limit. Well, there we are, everybody. We hope you have a lovely. You're trying to recruit, aren't you? You're trying to make more. Well, everybody. Oh my God, that felt very Dalek-y to me, didn't it? To you, Mo?
I didn't see them before.
Because it's the Dalek themed food.
I know, but I didn't see them.
Absolutely, a very Dalek-themed Captain Jack's banana bread.
But yours was really nice. If you were more cinnamony, yours definitely.
Excellent.
Still
Well,
planning.
enjoy the rest of Dalek Day, everybody. If you were wondering, mine had a few pistachios on it. I'd made some icing out of maple syrup and a bit of butter and stuff, but you can do it out of cream cheese and even mashed banana and cream cheese with a bit of icing sugar in. So, you know, store cupboard, improvise with your icing, but mine had icing on and Chez's didn't. So thanks for watching. That was Captain Jack's Dalek banana bread. Happy Dalek Day, no matter how contrived some of the contents might be. Stay safe.
Sorry. Just putting the camera back on because you just said.
I think yours is nicer. But we did say it's because mine, we
Blended it a
blended
lot.
yours a lot more, didn't we?
I mean, yeah, Bernard had to pick the sugar out of his feet for you.
Yeah.